Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU, the mighty biggest farmer, delighted to welcome you to my small little church of the spiraling jelly, where I, as the main prophet, dictate what is right, what is wrong, who gets to die, and who gets to die even faster. Now, before we move on, I'd like to apologize for the current abundance of other videos on my channel, because, you know, I don't want to focus on one game too much, but at the same time I want to give this playthrough a fair start by uploading plenty of those videos in a row, I would say, and also I cannot really make other videos for reasons that I'm not going to explain to you at this point in time. Fear not, however, I will make more other types of videos soon. Tomorrow, or at the very worst the day after tomorrow, you will see some more content, a different type of content than what you see right now. That's what I was trying to get at. Also, you missed 110, I forgot to press the record button, so yeah, that happened, and I'm too lazy to reload the previous 10 because nothing happened at all. Just this seller just landed over here, and that's about it. I also moved my troops a little bit because I need to start repairing my luxury resources. I need them badly, I need more happiness, and I need to trade them with other people so that then I can actually, you know, have some more gold, because right now I keep losing gold and this is not good because I don't want to start losing my units. This would be horrible indeed. I cannot afford to do that at all. Anyway, let's continue moving my missionaries because I do need to spread my faith to the Ottomans, because then I'll obviously gain a lot of gold in this way. And that's pretty much the only reason why I want to do that. Also, as you can see, I have moved my missionary. I'm moving him to London because London needs to open its eyes to the true faith. And as you can see, the Polish people actually want to spread their own filthy beliefs over London, which I cannot possibly allow now, can I? Also, before we end this 10, I would like to show you the demographic stuff, because there are some interesting things over there for you to see. Obviously, I still have the worst population and crop yield, as I usually do in this game, unfortunately, which does hurt me a lot, but Elizabeth is still the worst when it comes to manufactured goods, and now she's the worst in terms of soldiers as well. I'm in fact at 6th place, with a few more soldiers than what Elizabeth has, but I think I will be possibly able to overrun her. Those are my hopes at the very least. I'll try to make this happen. I hope that this will be possible. Oh, unfortunately, my, knowledge, my literacy is going down quite heavily. I'm not too far from the first place, but I'm too far away from the first place. Since I am playing as Korea, I should be on the first place at all times. Early game, I can excuse this not happening in the early game, but late game, this would be a very big problem. Also, I'd love to have a city over here, because I did just realize that having a city right on this tile would have actually allowed me... Hold on a second, let's move this guy over here. Would have actually allowed me to... Hold on a second, I cannot balls this up because this would be pretty bad indeed. You can't go like so, you can't... Oh boy, I didn't move my units correctly. That's slightly problematic. Alright, you go over there. What I'm trying to do is make sure that the indigenous actually do not make a city over here, because having a city over here would have helped me a lot. I mean, I'm not going to settle the city right now, but just in the future, being able to having a city over here would give me access to those waters. I could make some ships, and those ships would allow me to take London even faster, or at least act like decent meteors, and maybe even take over the city if I need somebody to finish it off. So that's about it. Is there anything else that requires my attention? Actually, this catapult can fire over this pirate over here, so why not have some action at the start of this video? It's not the most impressive action, let's face it, but at least I fired some boaters at some boats. A scene from, Asterix and Obelix, the Mission Cleopatra movie, but whatever. Is that how it was called over in your countries? I have no idea. I assume it's more or less like so, whatever. Anyway, apparently there's somebody being attacked. Is this actually a new player? Or was this actually Elizabeth's ship? I think it was her ship, possibly. Either that or it was Ottoman's ship. Difficult to say. Somebody has their religion, that's not too good. Who's this? Miss Cat. What? Already? The Indonesians are really pushing it. What did they do to their religion? I don't even want to know, because whatever they did, trust me, I'm going to be annoyed by that. So let's have a quick look at the religions tab and have a quick look. Yeah, Miss Cat is indeed what the Indonesians believe in. So let's have a quick look. Where are you? Enhance. So they can... Oh boy, those those missionaries! This is a problem, because first of all, they stole my religious community, which I wanted for myself, so I already hate those guys. There's this vigorous hate I've got going on over here right now against this Miss Cat. But there's also this problem because now, whenever AI goes for missionaries and inquisitors cost less, they spam them like crazy. I need to spend all the faith I'm going to get on inquisitors just to protect myself from the amount of missionaries that those guys are going to throw at me. Unfortunately, there isn't much I can do about it either. Anyway, let's repair as many instant tiles as humanly possible, and I can do so. I can repair 2 of them at once by doing just that, and I can immediately trade with somebody that wants to trade with me, and this would probably be the Indonesians, because they actually like me, even though they still want to settle near me, which is mildly annoying, but whatever. Now, actually I cannot trade instants, that's strange. I guess it's because I'm already trading it with somebody else. I guess this would make sense. I guess I was trading nothing because I lost instants, but the deal was still in place, so that's why I'm not gaining additional instants to trade right now. This would make sense, I guess. Anyway, I need to attack those archers. Fortunately, with my honor policies, it is not too difficult to actually survive the archer fire and still, you know, be perfectly capable of picking them up in the next turn. In fact, I'm going to move my missionaries because those archers will probably take over my missionaries, which is good because then they will not waste a turn shooting my guys, and I'll be able to just finish them off and take my missionaries back anyway, which would be quite neat, I'll have to say. And hold on a second, what did the Indonesians actually go away? Yes, they did! Victory for us! Oh boy, I'm so happy. Good. Go away, Indonesians. We never like you here anyway. Alright, so let's think. 1, 2, 3. If this settle right there, I'll still be able to make a city right here. And I'm fine with that. I just want this particular town to be occupied by my city. Anything else is really acceptable at this point in time. So anyway, you just land here and do absolutely nothing whatsoever. You get back on this town, set up, because hey, why not? You continue making your way towards London, because I would like to get there at some point in time and actually spread my religion over there. And that's, I guess, all I can do. Of course, my swordsmen also ask for orders, but there's much they can do. As for my catapult, well, yeah, I don't think there's much I need to do with it either, so let's just make sure that it is, like, over here-ish. And why not set it up as well? I'm also kind of tempted. Oh, actually, hold on a second. I wanted to buy out this town so that the Indonesians could walk through here, but I need gold to buy out towns, I'm afraid, so that's not going to happen. Also, can I actually make solo focus on gold so they lose less gold? I can, but it's not as effective as I would like it to be, because I still am running in danger. I am in danger of losing some of my units, which is suboptimal, but now I'm not in this danger anymore, so I'll stay on the gold focus on both of my towns for a few turns, so just so that I'm sure I do not lose anybody because of stupid reasons. This would not be good indeed. Anyway, you just set up as well, because hey, why not? It's not like I can do anything else with this catapult, and proceed with the next turn as I am taking a sip of water, so give me a second. Oh. I know that you're probably thinking, what happened to my juice drinking? I don't know, I am being... Interesting? No, but I would like gold from you guys, dear Suleiman. Anyway, I guess the reason why I'm not drinking juice is because I'm getting progressively more lazy and I don't want to go downstairs just to bring the juice upstairs. This might be it. Anyway, I will not agree to this deal, but how about you give me some gold? Now, when you play with humans, 8 gold per turn, for instance, is a fair deal, although it is kind of pushing it. However, when we talk about AI, he says it looks good to him. Holy, maybe he will go ahead and accept 9 gold per turn. No, he doesn't want to be ripped off this badly, but okay, 8 gold per turn is a really good deal. It is the perfect deal for the guy who's given the luxury resource, and I'll take it any day of the week. Which is good. I'm actually now gaining gold as opposed to losing gold, which means that in the 10 my science is not plummeting, because keep in mind, when you have 0 gold and you are losing gold, then the amount of gold you're losing is subtracted for the amount of science that you're gaining, which is usually a problem. Anyway, I'm now not too literate, unfortunately. Not literate, but I'm going to get back on track now, hopefully. Anyway, the Indonesians are really going away, which makes me really happy. Let's keep chasing them down so that I'm sure that they're not going to settle where I don't want them to settle. If they settle right over there, this will actually be perfectly fine by me. It is... there's a town, they will gain access to crap, so woohoo for them, and they will not do much else at all. So let's leave those spearmen right here. I do like... if they settle right there, I'll be absolutely and completely fine with that. I really, really will be. So let's move this guy over here and move the catapult on my road, because I will need to you know, be ready to attack, and the archers took the bait, which means that now my warriors are perfectly capable of finishing them off and not dying in the process, which makes me rather happy, as you might imagine. Also, there we go, Ottoman Gallery, which is actually a pirate ship that they captured for themselves because they are Ottomans. So yeah, also my missionaries can move really far away, moving 4 out of 4. How do I have so much movement? Did I do something about this? No, I don't. What? Is there something I'm missing here? The Sparring Jelly doesn't give me the power of movement. Maybe the missionaries' movement has been buffed in this patch or something? I don't know. I know that I'm not going to complain though, that's what I know for sure. Anyway, I can see a boat on my territory. Well, there's much I can do about said boat now, can I? As for this worker, let's just improve this mine tile so that it is actually a mine tile, because this would help me immensely. Move my swordsman over here-ish, so that he's capable of attacking London. Swordsmen are pretty good at attacking cities. They are not the best, but they can stand their own ground and they can survive like one assault over the city and then attack again. And if the city is weak enough, they will actually not die in the process. So this is quite a valuable thing. Anyway, now I'm actually thinking about going for market, since, you know, I need the gold, but Colosseum is also very important, as is Aqueduct, as is everything else. But National College, I've been thinking long enough, and my military is actually gaining quite powerful. I mean, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 catapults. 4 catapults is a decent amount, 2 swordsmen, a horseman, archers, which are pretty bad, and I also have spearmen, which are nowhere to be found, but you know what, I'll take what I can get. Default focus, in fact, I might even go for production focus, which will not help me get this National College any faster. So no, let's go for default focus. UDC also got for default focus because in small cities AI usually tends to focus on food when you go to the default focus, and that's what I want to focus on. Anyway, let's make sure that my catapults are actually, you know, where they need to be, and they need to be, you know, somewhere. They need to be at sea already, because then I'll be able to actually embark on the London's coast and then deal some major damage, which is what I obviously want to happen. Anyway, Yuri says, I'm obviously not moving those guys on the water just yet, because those pirates would sense the blood in the water like the sharks they are, and they would probably kill my embarked units. At least there is as much major damage to them as they could, which in turn would probably mean that I'll lose most of my attack force without even attacking London. Now, even with those 4 catapults, which are really good at taking down cities, I'm not sure if I could actually possibly take London down. It does have 27 defense, it is a lot of defense, they definitely have walls. Actually, it doesn't look like they even have walls. Holy Toledo, they just have 27 native defense, which is terrifying to say the least. I'm really not sure what I'm going to do with that. And I'm losing gold again, but that's not too bad considering that I was actually able to have some gold, you know, still in the bank, so it's not too bad. Anyway, this missionary is going to take quite a bit of attrition penalty, so he only have 500 you know, strength once he spreads my faith to London, but he will still have some strength, and that's all I need really. So you just repair this improvement because I do need more incense. You go over there, and as for Monaco, I could care less about what Monaco wants me to do, because hey, who cares about Monaco? Just kidding. I would actually love to go to Monaco one day, but nope, it doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon, and it's not really too high on my priority list, so I'm not really stressing this out too much. Focusing on this too much, rather. Anyway, what else do I need to do? Well, I would actually like to sell incense to Casimir, who still doesn't sound like a Casimir should sound.
Pozdrawiam cię.
I mean, seriously, pozdrawiam cię. Even I sound more Polish, and I don't sound like a Polish person at all, which is just sad. I guess I would expect him to say something like, tak, witam cię bardzo. To jest moje królestwo i bardzo cię chciałbym zaprosić do... No, actually, hold on a second, I sound even worse than this guy. But I don't sound like an average Polish person would sound, I can promise you that. And am I already trading with this guy? Seriously? I didn't expect that. Anyway, let's have a quick look. Am I really actually trading with everybody? Diplomacy overview, deal with history, active deals. I am trading instance with pretty much everybody I can think of. Except for Elizabeth, who is actively hostile, because I denounced her and she demands the lands I currently own, so there's no way she's going to give me anything for the instance.
Oh, it's you.
She doesn't like it too much. Are you here to foolishly threaten me or simply wasting my time? I'm here to threaten you, but I've actually got to trade with her. I mean, even if she gives me a pathetic deal like 1 gold per 10, I'm going to take this deal because I need every gold pattern I can. And actually, we can exchange embassies, and maybe I can take 3 gold pattern from her. And she's going to take it. That's fine with me. I mean, this deal will be...
I suppose I must.
Yes, you must, indeed. But this deal will obviously be broken as soon as I declare war on her, so as long as I get some additional gold per turn from her, I'm fine with that. And you know, I need all the gold I can get at this point in time. Anyway, let's get more catapults on route. Those guys are still not willing to get them embarked, because this would be pretty bad, wouldn't it? And let's make sure that my swordsmen are there. And there we go, the Indonesians have actually settled where they wanted to, so that's fine. I can start moving my spearmen back, which is good by my standards anyway. And those catapults, I need to stay a little bit away from her borders. I mean Ellie's borders. Elizabeth's borders. I will call her Ellie. It's really quite charming when I call her Ellie, isn't it? I guess it's not, whatever. And what else do I need? I actually need a worker to be standing here so that I can make a road over here, so that then it will be faster for me to actually move from town to town over there. So let's start moving my worker in this general direction. This guy will improve this tile, and this guy, oh, they are both already out of moves, so I guess I can proceed to the next turn. Those turns have taken quite a long time, I guess, but whatever. I need to make sure that my attack on London is going to go without any real problems. It will not be problematic less. It will be very problematic. I can see... Oh, that's good that the Ottomans are clearing the sea for me. I'm really happy about that. But anyway, I can see that there is a catapult in London. It will be very difficult to deal with, because catapults then tend to be pretty nice. And okay, so the thing that I feared might happen, it just happened. Elizabeth is down with seeing my soldiers next to her borders, and she's confronting me about this. So I can either say, yeah, I'm about to own you, and declare war, and then she was going to get her first turn of attack, and probably deal some major damage to me, maybe even kill some of my units as a direct result, because I'm quite close to London. On the other hand, if I say we mean no harm, our units are merely passing through the area, then she will be like, okay, we don't believe you. She will still be ready for war, and when I do declare war on her, every AI I have discovered yet will be very, very angry at me because I broke my promise of not declaring, of not being a warmonger. So it might bite me in the A later on, but I'm going to actually declare war on her. I'll be honest. And let's listen to her war theme, because I actually don't even remember how it sounds. It's a slow starter. I'll give it that. Can it actually start? No! My missionary! Oh, you British bastards! All the sparring jelly is going to get you. Sparring jelly is so absolutely going to own your faces, it's not even going to be funny. It will be like the alien face hugger. It is going to hug your faces until you suffocate, and until little sparring jellies come out of your stomach. That's what is going to happen. Anyway, oh, I cannot enter deep ocean towns. This is a problem because I cannot pass through London unnoticed, per se. Ooh, this attack could run into quite a few problems. Anyway, you just make sure that you are ready to do some warring. Buenos Aires declared war on me. I didn't even know it is somewhere. And holy Toledo. It's so far away, I completely do not care. Anyway, Elizabeth doesn't give me gold anymore. At least I don't have to spend money on this missionary, but it's still rather annoying. Says, London is so powerful right now, it can probably one-shot every unit that is on the sea tower next to it. Which means that I cannot actually move my catapults next to London because they will all just die. Ooh, this is bad. Okay, I need to move those two catapults then. This is bad. I need to move them back on shore and attack from this side, because otherwise this is just not going to work. I'm just going to die. So you go over there, right? You don't go over there just yet. Be ready to actually enter the enemy's lands, but don't enter them just yet. You cannot move in this turn, right? Pusan has grown, that's nice. I cannot do anything about this guy over here. This guy can, however, start moving in this general direction, which makes me relatively happy-ish, whatever. Those guys keep escorting the missionaries. I hope there are no barbarians nearby, because if there aren't, this will be quite a nuisance to take my missionaries back. But thankfully, Ottomans are doing a decent job at cleaning those barbarians out. Okay, this catapult will land right here, and this catapult will be its replacement later on. So I'm just going to leave those two guys right here. They're not going to move at all. They'll just skip the 10. And this catapult I need to get on the opposite side, or on the other sea, as soon as possible, because I need to make the I need to set them up right here. I was hoping to, you know, surprise London and attack it from both sides. I will not be able to do that in the conventional means. I need to improvise. Keep in mind, I'm not really running on timer or anything of the sort, so I can survive for some time, which is good. But I am in this problem where those pirates, they will actively try to hunt down my embarked units, and it will be really difficult to clear them out, especially since, yeah, look at them, they're already moving in. Anyway, I did accumulate enough points to get a new social policy. Discipline would be pretty nice. I need warrior code though. I'm gonna go for warrior code. So this gives me a great general. But what? Great general? Great general appears outside the catapult. Yes. Hello. Warrior code. Oh, there he is. I didn't notice him. Alright, I'm just blind, I guess. Alright, that's fine. You go over there. I'll need him there as soon as possible. Anyone spotted in my territory, that's fine. It can stay over there. My warrior is just desperately trying to catch up to my missionaries, but it cannot do so. It is trying, but it fails horribly. And my missionaries, they are loose now. They are going to start spreading the faith everywhere they can, and they'll do a wonderful job at it. And I'll add Mongol as the direct result, hopefully. Anyway, I need those archers to actually move to this side. Why? Because I need them to I need to use them to rain fire on those barbarians, because that's actually the thing I need to do. Yeah. Hold on a second. Move this horseman here. Move this catapult here. I need to start firing those guys. You move there. You move there. You... I can actually move this guy over there already. Start making this road, but I cannot because the London will start attacking me already. So let's keep waiting. I'm not in a hurry. I don't need to attack London just yet. It is true that Elizabeth is probably making her military stronger now, so the longer I wait, the more forces she's got. But that's not really a factor, because if I can catch her forces off guard, not while they are not in London, then this will be fine. Okay, those guys will actually attack from this side and hopefully act as a little bit of a meat shield, which would be fine with me. This guy, however, land right about now. I need you to land desperately, and let's end the turn and see what is going to happen. Whew, this is going to be stressful. I honestly hope that Ellie would not confront me about my forces being deployed next to her border, but she did, and London is going to be such a tough nut. She bought a wall! Oh, do you see how much damage I can deal when attacking with my catapult now? Like, no damage at all. I can still take it. It will be so difficult now, though. Holy. I can, however, ban some of her improvements, and this will maybe make her weaker. Alright, you start attacking on those barbarians, because they are going to be a major nuisance that I need to deal with badly. You just, yeah, just swap with this guy. You go over here, I'll start making a road right here. And these guys will actually be able to survive the initial fire. And, oh, she also bought a galleass. This is bad, this is really bad. Okay, I think I'm actually going to start... This might bite me in the A, but whatever. I'll start deploying troops, because she will be able to kill my embarked units fairly quickly now. So you just this galleass, will it have the range to get to me? Maybe not, I'll just stay over here then. But barbarians, as you can see, they're moving in to help the British, because you know British, they are pirates at heart. Apparently, that's what I at least... Apparently I'm very offensive towards British in this playthrough. I didn't mean to be this way, it just sort of happens. Sorry. Anyway, you spread your religion, because I need this to be the case. So, Sparring Jelly is going to take over Monaco, it is going to take over Ankara. I was supposed to wait until Monaco asks me to spread the Sparring Jelly to their borders, but I didn't do so. Unfortunately, whatever. Let's make sure that my horsemen are deployed. I don't think this barbarian unit can actually go in and attack my horsemen in a single turn. I hope this is not the case, but I might be wrong. I probably am, knowing my luck. Anyway, let's end this turn, see how much damage London will be able to deal to me. I'm afraid that this will be a major portion of damage though, because London on its own will be very scary. The catapult is going to take one of my units to like quarter life or 1/3 life, and the London will finish it off. I'm fully expecting one of my units to die right now, so... With one shot! shot from London was enough to take my catapult down. Are you effing kidding me? How powerful is it? That's BS! One shot! Is that what it takes? Elizabeth, you cheating bastard! Nobody likes you. Go away and die. Crawl in a hole or something. Holy Toledo. One effing shot. Oh, I'm burning your mines for this. I'm burning all of your mines. I'm building a road as well because I can. I've got enough movement to get closer to London. Well, I will, in fact. You just well, you keep firing at this. Actually, can I? I'm not sure. I'll think about the firing opportunities. You just go over there. Actually, no. Let's move this guy over there. He is out of moves, unfortunately. Oh, this is bad. This is all bad. I'm about to start retreating. I'll retreat fairly quickly now. Do I want to throw another catapult to death? I mean, it would just die. But I might as well see what I can do. I want to try and ban as much as I can of the British territory to make it at least weaker. I can throw some of my military at them and lose it. I'm fine with that, as long as at least I punish the enemy to some lesser graded extent. So, dear friend, I need to just start building more useful structures. Riders Guild is probably going to be useful. Aqueduct is even more important, however, so I'll go for Aqueduct first. Our unit needs orders. Well, dear warrior, you actually can stay here. And this guy, get out of this influence area as soon as possible, because I don't want this guy to die to attrition. This would be fairly bad. I will need to somehow make it into Istanbul and Adrian and start spreading my faith like crazy before those guys die of attrition, which will be fairly challenging, but not necessarily impossible. Alright, Tudor says there's nothing they can do even. Holy Toledo, this is not too good, is it? Alright, you start firing on this pirate ship, because there isn't much you can do. You do nothing whatsoever. Man, this is not good. Man, I'm losing so hard. I'm not going to conquer London. There's no way in a billion years I'll actually be able to do just that. What I can do, however, is first of all move my Great General. Even my Great General isn't in place, which is yet another reason why I'm doing so poorly. But what I need to do is actually make a settler and make a city over here. With a city over here and being able to attack London from the sea, I'll be able to do a much better job at trying to take it over, I think. Alright, no need to make any roads right now, just put this walker to sleep because there isn't much I need to do with this guy. Unless there isn't any tile I can improve at this time, so I'll just make him go to sleep. You just, there isn't anything you can do either. Actually, you can go over here. So that, at least he's on the road now, so it will not take him too long to do anything. And you start attacking this warrior because you can look at my warriors, my spearmen. They look so much better than the warriors of the British. Seriously, I don't know what they're still doing over here. I should be declared the winner just because my units look cooler, okay? That's not the case, however, unfortunately. No, honestly, I'm surprised the Koreans don't gain any mountain bonus, because Korea is quite mountainy, and they do have quite a few, cities placed on the mountains. So, by all rights, I should have some bonus to mountains. And apparently, my swordsman died already. And actually, hold on a second. It's a Galeas. Did it actually fire cannons? Cannons, as in gunpowder thingies that fire bullets. I mean, not bullets, but giant. Wow. Okay. Alright. Okay, do they seriously? Okay, so I'm just going to put it into perspective. This is the technology they're using. Hold on a second, they're not supposed to use cannons, because we are not supposed to even know gunpowder just yet. I don't even know this happening. The things that are happening, they're just too complicated for me to comprehend. Anyway, how much damage can I do to London? This will just be funny. I should have banned this camp, because this would have been better. I mean, I would have been able to conquer London, I think, if I attacked from if this was a surprise attack like I wanted it to be. But this was not at all a surprise attack, I'm afraid, so it didn't work out too well. So yeah, I can deal some damage to London. It will not matter in the end at all. And look at that, holy Toledo, I should have moved this catapult, because right now it's just blocking the way. So you just keep roaming. I will try to ban as much of the British territory as I can. They actually have a second city, I think, so that's good to know. And yeah, there isn't anything I can do. Why can those guys know the London? Oh, they do not even have the embark ability. Wow, they are old school. Let's put it this way, they are old school. Alright, so I think I'm going to start retaking my units. I'm going to actually lose some more units before I do that, so that I don't have to pay for them, which is kind of cruel, I guess, but whatever. Seriously though, I can repair the improvement. No, I'd rather not, thank you game. I mean, it's really considerate of you, but no, I'm not going to do that. And you just, yeah, there's nothing you can do either, holy. I mean, they can actually embark and then start swimming and maybe banning some stuff as well. I need to ban as much of the British territory as I can, because there's literally nothing else I can do now to actually make this war worthwhile. I'm losing units left and right, and there's nothing that could excuse me, but I can kill, or at least try to kill some more of those warriors. Keep in mind, I don't know how, I do have the honor tree, the honor policy, which is actually not helping me at all at this point in time. It will in the future, right now it really isn't. So you just, you can fire on, you can still fire on this barbarian, that's nice. And at least that's one less barbarian on those, you know, unfriendly waters. And he actually survived, which is madly annoying, but whatever, I can deal with that. Okay. Now, let's start moving in this general direction, so that then I'll be able to spread my religion quite quickly-ish. This guy... Is there any way I can get to Istanbul in 110? 1, 2, 3, and then spread religion? Yes, I can, that's interesting. Maybe I'll be able to convince Ottomans to actually believe in the spiraling jelly completely, and then they will absolutely love me. Because if AI doesn't have a religion of their own, and I don't think there's no other religion that can be founded, so then the Ottomans will actually really like me, because this will be the only religion they can have, and having some religion is better than having no religion. So yeah, I'm finally content with this thing. So anyway, there goes my catapult, one hit kill, annoyingly enough. My horsemen, they will survive. I mean, it's just catapult attacking them and not a powerful London. But seriously, those galleys, they are doing a very good job, unfortunately. So yeah. But my horsemen will survive though. They will go ahead and start burning as many things as they can, regaining some health and giving me more gold to use. So that's still something, I guess. And as long as it travels Elizabeth, I'm fine with that. Anyway, apparently I can't go through here, which is bad because I'll get some attrition. Some attrition is acceptable, okay? So you go over here, you go like that, and oh, it's, I guess... Okay, I guess it's entering the Great Wall, because the Great Wall does make me use more movement points whenever I'm moving through it, so that's good to know. A shame, really, but whatever. Anyway, you just stand here and attack as many barbarian pirate ships as you can. I don't think I'll actually throw any more units at my enemy. And oh, there is York. Wow, it's really close to London, and this guy will not survive to actually even pillage this town, which is annoying. So yeah, and the British, being the country that they are, they actually retreated the warriors. So whatever. If you don't want to play this game, I'm not going to play this game either. I'm just going to do nothing pretty much. Say, you are stupid bastards, I don't like you. I'm just going to set up behind this mountain, be as annoying as I can. If the I mean, this mountain is making London pretty much impossible to conquer, but at the same time, there's no way the British are gaining through my forces. There's just no way! They cannot survive this. If they try to go through here, I'll just rain fire upon their units, and they'll keep dying one after the other, no way they can get through. So at least that's something. If they try to repair the improvements or make any more new improvements, they'll die as well, no question about it. And after I make a new horseman unit, I'll be able to come in and ban this pasture as well, just to know those guys even further. So as much as I was unable to take down London, and this will not change for quite some time until I get... Oh wow, somebody even got Alhambra. Holy, this is annoying. Alhambra is a really powerful wonder to have, and I'm really annoyed I'm not going to have it, but whatever. At least I might get knocked down, and I really want it, I really do. Anyway, goodbye my brave horseman. You were really cool, but that's about it. Anyway, obviously this war is not going in my favor, but it's not really going in the British favor either. I mean, yes, I lost a lot of units, but is that really a bad thing? If anything, it's helping my economy, not having those units. And the British, well, they are going to focus on military more now, so they're not going to focus as much on the economy as they otherwise would. So, it could go worse. It could definitely go better either, as well, however, so yeah, whatever. I'll deal with that. You just, I need more food, I think. I really do need more food, so let's just chop this forest down, and then I'll make a farm, I guess. Also, I really need a settler, so you just, in the next turn I'll have a new citizen, so then let's make a settler, and afterwards, let's make something else. Riders Guild is really important. I guess I'll make it afterwards, because I need to start getting those great riders. Okay, you just, you start... I need to move this guy over there, and I don't want this guy to be over here because it's just a waste of his potential, so let's do this like so. You set up and be ready to fire whenever somebody comes near you. Actually, hold on a second. No, actually, I want this catapult to be set up over there. This catapult can stay over here because it has decent firing range. And this guy can stay over here. And once I do have a city over here, I will be able to use this guy's ability to steal some more of British territory. Maybe even take over this mine. And then it will be a little bit easier for me to attack. A little bit, not by a lot though. Do not make any mistakes about that, unfortunately. Alright, so you just I'll be able to make a road very quickly. In fact, you know what? I'll get rid of this road. There's no need of this road being here. It's a stupid road which doesn't help me at all. It does cost me movement. I'll make a road over here. It will be a better investment in the long run. You just said there's nothing you can attack, so just stay alert. And actually, this videocast is fairly long already, so I will say my outro. It was PANCZASU, the mighty mix spammer. If you somehow managed to enjoy my videocast, then please, by all means, like it. Maybe even, you know, leave a comment. I do love comments, I love reading them, and they make me smile and feel good inside. Warm and fuzzy, one might even say. So yeah, there we go. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you online.